So I chase the bucks, your friends looking like you changing up. Remember back when I would chase the bus, niggas is racing for short durations, running from their sins. When I was just a kid, running from my pen, people is talking, I Tony Hawk them, I swear to ground.
Just a warning, as you view more content, spoilers will be around. So if you will not like to get spoiled by the content you about to see, please exit the video. Other than that, enjoy yourself. Hey, what's going on everyone? This is your boy AshTheMan and welcome to the video. In this video, we are going to be talking about X-Arms and how bad was this anime. So before I go ahead and get started, anybody who's new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Anybody who's already been to the channel, thank you for the support, and don't forget to leave your comments at the bottom what you guys thought about X-Arms after the video is finished. And please press that like button if you like the content. Please check me out. So X-Arms is a part of the notorious group of Crunchyroll originals. So you already have people being skeptical about it, about what is X-Arms. Now, I am going to be touching bases on like the manga too, because it's definitely a big difference from the manga to the anime. But however, reading in the description kind of gives you what the whole thing is about. So X-Arms starts off in year 2014, where a high school student named Akira wants to change himself for the better and tries to do so and making the first step. But then he gets ran over by a truck. Now, when he gets ran over by the truck, he wakes up in the world of 2030, in which he finds his brain being like an artificial, intelligence. He's not himself, in which they regard to him as X-Arms 00. Now, we did come down the line when we meet a police officer named Manami and her android partner, which is Alma. So they pretty much was able to infiltrate, secure this particular X-Arm, which is Akira. So, and that's where it pretty much takes us for the first episode. We get to experience all this. Now, honestly, it doesn't sound anything spectacular when you talk about the description of the anime. It sounds like it pretty much has its own smuggling thing going on, that it deals with a police officer and a partner, which is an android. Now you have this guy who's thrown into this alley world that is going to be different than what he is. But however, in the description, it's a little bit more to it. Now, when you look on the manga side, they describe Akira being kind of like having a phobia to technology. He's able to solve a problem, but he's just not really good at it. He really does not a big fan of electric devices. But however, he wanted to change himself. His brother giving him advice, about, getting a girlfriend and everything. So again, it says none of this anime, I'm not gonna lie to you, it sounds pretty average. So what could be wrong with something that has kind of have like a base setting? What could be the problem? Well, one of the biggest things that stands out for the X-Arm anime is the animation. The animation is just so freaking bad. It's so bad that nothing flows together. Like, the sound quality of it doesn't meet it because the animation just doesn't match up. Now, of course, voice acting is okay. I mean, it's not nothing really to be overly excited about, but the animation is just so terrible. It seems to where like CGI is trying to fit into an animated world, and it's other scenes to where you have characters feeling like they are not actually there. Like, you're looking at two different scenes being glued on together. Like, it just doesn't look right. It is so freaking bad. And then the adaptation from the manga to the anime is so bad also, is that it really just, if you're trying to watch the anime first and decided if you want to read the manga, you wouldn't read it because of how bad the anime is. Really, it's just that terrible. But however, me being the kind of person I am, I thought, let me check out the manga myself. And the manga it definitely is different than what we got in the anime, and it goes into a little bit of more a mature approach to it and what we got in the anime itself. And just to explain this out, now when you had the X-Arms 008, the guy who pretty much couldn't get hurt if he's facing forward, apparently when he captured a police girl in the anime, you see that he pretty much, I guess, when he put his hands through her, you know, skin and everything, I guess, like feeling her organs. Actually, since I said the more mature version of it, the manga, it shows him ripping her clothes off, and he says he's going to have fun with her, you know, while he tried to enjoy this. And he was willing to proceed to raping this girl, in which, yeah, you do get to see boobies, so they do have sort of a fan service. Again, I did say, you know, the mature thing about it, but however, when they try to portray that in there, and I get it, anime is probably not going to go as strong as the manga going, but not to have this played out and then the fighting scenes in here are just so lackluster, it just doesn't make any sense, none whatsoever. So, man, so with this being said, you know, how could they mess this up? Honestly, it's Crunchyroll, like, they on a roll here. They're on a roll of producing some of the worst anime that I have seen in recent times. Yachty, I mean, God of High School was a letdown. If anything, the best thing we probably got is probably decent. And the only three that I really, you know, paid attention to actually kind of enjoy coming from the Crunchyroll original was Inspectra, Tower God, and Noblesse. Other than that, everything else was highly disappointed. And some I'm not even going to give the chance because it just doesn't sound that interesting. The X-Arm, unfortunately, falls into that particular category where I don't recommend it. And just to make sure that I'm not just, you know, just going over heels about this, man, I'm gonna post you a link in the description where you can go to my anime list and you will be able to see the score that people have gave this anime on the site, which right now is at a 2.2. 2.2? Man, that is bad. That is like downright terrible. Like, that means that it's just not appealing. It's not. I mean, this is CGI that is done wrong, that is done so bad that you don't even want to even watch it. At this point, there's so many like video memes out there, so many angry people out there that watch this. They will tell you, I'd rather fry my eyes in a fucking pot of oil because I didn't watch this. Like, it's so crazy. Like, when Akira took over Elma's body to kind of like help her fight, again, she was feeling wonky, I get that, but it's like when you seen that they did like the whole like representation of his soul in her body, it was not dramatic. It was so like it was so bad. It just felt like a figure of him just comes out, he's looking at her, and it's just not engaging. People look soulless. I feel like there is like conflicting images or animation going on. This X-Arms is done so wrong that I don't even think about giving it a shot to episode 5. Usually I try to give it maybe like 2 or 3 or maybe even mid-season to see if it's going to be anything special. But in this case, what is special about this is that when you watch it, you're going to dump it. It's like, it's just that bad. So overall, if I have to rate X-Arms, it will be a 1 out of 10. It will be a 1 out of 10. The animation is just so bad. The story and the adaptation from the manga is done so wrong that it just turns people off from the whole title X-Arms entirely. But however, if you want to take that chance, and I do recommend it, do check out the manga. The manga is way better than this anime piece of crap they doing. And if I was them, I wouldn't even continue. Whatever productions they got going on, cut it off. Don't even continue. Don't even give us this pile of crap that you have done. And all the people who's voice acting this, I mean, I know you have to see this before it comes out. Shame on you for continuing to support this crap, because I will not support this anime. This will be my one and only video about X-Arms, and that's that. I do not recommend this. Save your eyes from bleeding. Save your soul from taking the time out of your day to watch this first episode. Believe me. So again, thank you guys for stopping by and me ranting, going crazy over how bad X Arms is. Anybody who's new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification button. And again, leave a comment below on what your guys' experience was with X Arms. Was it just like mine? Did you have anything that you may stand out to you that's terrible? Or maybe you just one in a million people who actually like this crap? You can leave a comment below about that too. I don't mind. But other than that, AshTheMan is out. Peace.